It's all right. It's okay. Have you seen my carpentry videos? They're neat, huh? I actually do projects. I don't just do the videos for gigs. I actually do work. If you asked me a question, I could probably answer it. So, just saying. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Excuse me. I am. I have a cleaning company and I do renovations. I'm tired. I'm done. I'm done. But thank you. It's really just me and one other person. And I think he wants it that way, to be honest. Hiring is scary, dude. Like, all BS aside. It's scary business. So I feel like when you get a good employee, you really don't want to let them go because they're one in a million. Nobody wants to work. Everybody wants to be paid to do nothing. Yeah. But if you have actual skills, I mean, and don't have an attitude problem and actually show up to work, man, you got something going for you, bud. That's fantastic. I haven't even been alive that long. Nah, the dude I work for is very talented. Very talented. And we're the same age. He's been doing it 10 or 12 years now. But you know, there's some people that are just naturally like inclined and like get good at it. Oh man. We do full kitchens, full bathrooms, an addition or two here and there, decks, stuff like that, wiring, electrical, no plumbing. We always sub out the plumbing. Good on that. I'm 32. I think he's 33. I believe he's a year older than me. But I love it. I'll always have a job. I like doing tile, but I'm not huge on painting. I can do it, and I've gotten better at it, but don't really wanna. I'd honestly rather demo a wall than paint one. Whack. Just whack it. Rip it all out. But not when there's wire mesh on the plaster. That's all bad. It's all bad news bears. You get cuts and you can't cut them. You need shears to clip them. It's just horrible. It's just not a good time. I think hanging cabinets is my favorite thing. It's pretty straightforward, but it's actually an art because to get them flush in the front, flush on top, on the sides, and level all at the same time, I'm sorry. Or how about a door in your house that closes on its own? You know it was mounted incorrectly. So annoying. There's so many doors in this house that close on their own. It drives me absolutely nutty. Crazy. Can't stand it. I don't know, I feel like people assume that it's actually, this is easy stuff. It's kind of complicated to do things the right way. But that's why there's so many hack job carpenters and handymen, because they don't do it right. Know what I'm saying? You ever had to hire somebody else to fix the crap that the dude before messed up? Don't you love that? Terrible. Thank you. Yeah. Lowe's or Home Depot? Oh yeah, I know. Imagine dating a hack job and then working for a professional. We would argue all the time about how he did things, because I would go to work with him sometimes and watch the hack job do things. And I'm like, bro, T25s into the front of a barn door, you can see all of the screw heads. You use a nail gun, a framing, like, no, it's fine. Like, literally arguing about stuff all the time. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you can do it that way, but it doesn't look good. Hanging cabinets. Doesn't have any of the proper tools to do it. Fighting about that. It's just ridiculous. There's so many hack job carpenters. It's frustrating. It's very annoying. Just stick to warehousing, bro. Stick to that. Carpentry is supposed to be a trade, a skill, an art, you know? Something that you take pride in, not something that you go do because you need money. Hack job. And sure, people will pay for it. The landlord special. They'll pay for it because they don't want to pay for quality. Thank you. But I will always pay more for quality. Or you're paying to have the job done twice. No thanks. Good on that. And even as a house cleaner, if I go to someone's house to clean it and I look at their floor, the grout lines don't match up, right? They didn't use spacers. Looks terrible. And I want to be like, damn, dude, this is such a nice house. And you had somebody come in here that did a horrible job. Why? Come on. Don't be like that, dude. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. Isn't it weird watching a woman talk to you about carpentry and then you can keep scrolling and run into a man talking to you about makeup? That's the America we live in now. Literally, dude. Right? Want a makeup tutorial? Sorry, it's going to be from a dude. It's not going to be from a woman. Oh my God. It's crazy. It's fine. Live your life. But it's trippy. It's real trippy. Hey, at least I'm talking about something, right? Hate on it. Hate on it. I do too, dude. I wish there were more women-owned construction companies. I really do. It's dope seeing a chick, like, throwing up drywall, framing, cutting studs, hammers. I was on one commercial job. No women. Can you imagine me on a commercial job? Do you know what I went through? I'm sure you can imagine. And no, I look nothing like this on jobs. No makeup, hair barely done. Normally it's in a hat. Contrary to what you see on my page, I don't get ready for work. I just go. But the simple fact that I'm a woman, you know, and I'm not a stick figure, yeah, some things went down. HR was involved. But, like, and that's why women aren't in construction, because they're literally preyed on. So it's a shame. And a lot of them, if they go into it, if they're not like me and they're like docile or soft-spoken, they won't last. They won't last. You have to hold your own. And you have to be like, bro, I'm here to work. I'm not here to be the end of your jokes. Do you need help with that? No, I don't. Wham! Putting everything up by myself. Like, sure, I'm not as strong as a man. But if you want to hold that drywall while I go grab the drill, you know? You need bodies on job sites, dude. Competent ones. Not necessarily muscle all the time, but so many times I've caught things that the carpenter hasn't caught. You know, big mistakes were avoided because there was a woman there that picked it out. You need both. It's not, you know, I clean up after the electrician too, which the electrician never cleans up after himself. I'm always cleaning up after him. So... Definitely. No, you can do anything, really. I mean, within reason. Are men and women the same? Absolutely not. They're not. I'm sorry. Can I go play for the NFL? No. No. But in terms of trade work and trying and learning and developing a skill, there's no reason that you can't. You have to have a good team too, though, because if you're working with a bunch of, you know, bar hopping losers, they're going to squash your talent and they're going to overshadow you. So you need to go where you're valued, which is why I do residential. People don't disrespect me. I don't have to worry about anything. It's at my discretion. The clients are normally great. There are a lot of times older women that you're working with. We pick out the backsplash together. We pick out the flooring together. Like, it's got its feminine parts of it. And then, you know, the carpenter comes in and does his thing. Makes sense to me. Construction's a broad term. I'm not on like a union job site. I'm going into residential homes and we're doing renovations. So, I mean, technically, I guess that's construction, but it's like finish work. Some framing and stuff like that, but... I don't have a dog. Not here. I have a cat here. She's busy. I can only hope that my daughter will come up to me one day and be like, Mom, I don't want to go to college. I want to build houses. Girl? Okay. Let's go. House inspector. There's so many jobs that you can have in that field that aren't necessarily throwing up walls and you know, taxing your body. You can do so many things. Even like CAD work and the drawings and all that. There's just so many things you can do. It doesn't have to be 4-year college. You don't have to go to college. You can do whatever the hell you want. But I was told to go to college. So I did. And I absolutely hated it. Hated it. You know, don't listen to other people. Don't listen to other people. What I have learned. Do what you want to do. It might take you a little while to figure it out, but I don't regret it at all. I'm happier doing trade work than sitting in an office, putting numbers in and accounting, and accounts payable isn't here today, so I'm not going to be able to process this. Like, it's so annoying. No. There are so many people that can do that. Push the paper through, push the paper through, push the paper through. I'm good on that, bro. Yeah, I'm good. I'd rather be out, like, getting hurt potentially. Look at my thumb. I screwed up my thumbnail. I was working one time and sent a Phillips head into my thumb. Whoops. In the 3 years I've been doing it, I've never done that. I don't know. It's just an awkward position I was in, and I missed. But it's finally growing back. I hit it right here. How gross is that? It's finally, it's amazing watching your nails grow back. But yeah, I get hurt all the time, but I'd so much rather get hurt and get like fulfillment out of it than sit at a desk and argue with Joe Blow about whatever that I don't care about and pay some other person. And that, if you do that, that's great, but I'm good. Yeah, it sucks. Underpaid. I'm getting $50 an hour as a cleaner. If you're not making at least 50 in the trades, I don't know. 45, 50, 30 if you're starting out, right? We start somewhere. You gotta start somewhere. But if you're experienced, what are electricians making? 80 to 100 an hour? Crazy.